Welcome to Trouble with Tish. I am Tish, and I be Trouble. And if you are a returner, welcome back.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget.
Alright, so I wanted to start ranking the palettes I use. I was going to do all the palettes I did last year, but I recorded some last year that I posted this year. So I'm just going to go with the last 15 palettes that I used on my channel. Seems like, yeah. So the problem with this though is I don't have the bottom one. I got rid of it. I gave it away. But I can pop a picture up here of the look I created and the palette. It is the Lethal Cosmetics Lethal is Dead palette. I was not a fan of that. The color story just wasn't for me, and for some reason I felt like I had to work too hard for the look, and I don't want to do that. So that one is number 15. Now, number 14 would be the She Glam Chromosome Time Warp palette. It's not a bad palette for what it is. However, it's a She Glam palette, and it's not like there's a whole bunch of oomph to it. I was kind of a little bit disappointed in the shimmers, but it's not a bad palette. Just not the kind of palette that I like. The color story, however, that's a good color story. So that's number 14. For number 13, we have Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions. And the palette isn't really bad. It's not great. It's not the end-all be-all of palettes. But I put it this low on the list because it's kind of one note. It's monochromatic, and while I like a monochromatic palette that is has a little bit more going for it, this is not quite it for me, even though I love greens. I did like the look I made with it. So there is that. Alright, so that was number 13, and coming in at 12, we have the Colored Rain Cam Quad Volume 1. Now, there's nothing wrong with the palette. There is limited looks, and there's limited shimmers. I want shimmers that I can use. I like shimmers. I want more than one shimmer. So like, then you end up going, okay, can I use this shimmer with this? Can I use this shimmer with this? Can we go across? I don't know. And it's not like it has a bad formula, but I don't think it's quite my cup of tea. It's not a bad palette, and it is a good formula. So, what was that? Number 12? Yep, number 12. So this is number 11. We have the Natasha Denona Alloy palette. I love Natasha Denona, but this is kind of a one note as well. I put this higher than the Cam Quad because of excuse me. I put this higher than the Cam Quad because if I am going to reach for one of them, it's going to be this one. So I put this one at number 11. Alright, moving on. Now, it's not like from that last palette on that, I mean, none of these palettes are really bad, but in the order I'm reaching for them is kind of how I judged it. What am I most excited to reach for? So this next one was a gift from Michelle. Some Morphe 35M. It is the Boss Mood. And it has a lot of shades, a lot of choices. And I really dig the whole grungy green section because that just calls my name. And that's exactly what I wanted the palettes, because all them greens. But I put this lower on the list because there's so many colors that I kind of only go for the greens, because it kind of happens with all the Morphe palettes that are this size. There's so many colors, there's so many shades, and I'm just like, oh, what do I use? What do I use? So I always use the greens, and then I don't get to use any of the other colors. What I need to do is I need to put this in a project pan and use it like, what do you call that? I do it. No pan left behind. Oh my gosh. So that's the only reason that this is so low. And it's not like it's an absolutely astounding formula. It's a good formula. And the shimmer shades, they're good. I mean, they're not, oh my god, drop dead gorgeous, amazing. They're not bad at all. They're pretty good. So, Morphe Boss Mode comes in at number 10. Alright, coming in at number 9. The Jeffree Star Shane Dawson Conspiracy Palette. I love this palette. It was my very first Jeffree Star palette. The color story is a bit all over the place. I look at it when I see it on the screen and I'm like, oh, but I could do that and that and that, and I could do that. But then when I open it, my brain goes, no, stop, put it away, put it away. Don't touch it, don't touch it. There's some beautiful shades in here. But it's kind of low on the totem pole when it comes to Jeffree Star palettes for me. The Jeffree Star palettes I own, I've decluttered Jeffree Star palettes in the past because they just were not good. I like this one. Alright, so that was number 9. So with number 8, I have the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm. Now, that is the palette I am currently wearing. I've worn this a couple times. Let's see. This shade right here. Amazing. Love it. The shades are a little bit confusing. Say like this shade, for instance. This shade looks darker than this shade. However, when you put it on your eyeballs, this shade is darker than this shade. That was irritating. Because I'm putting it on my eyeballs. Then I got this dark spot, like right in the middle, because I'm trying to blend dark to light. And now it's just light, dark, a little bit lighter, a lot lighter. And it's like, okay, well that wasn't it. Now it just looks patchy. So I'm holding a grudge. Plus, you know, I only want to grab it into this shade here. I don't want to use any of the other sparkle shades. I just want to use that one because it's shifty, and I like the shifty. So that is why this one is lower on the list. But still, not a bad palette, not a bad formula at all. So that was, let's see, we are up to number 8. So that's number 8. Next we have number 7. We have the Jeffree Star Pricked Palette. Now, I never thought I would say this, but those colors make me so happy. So happy. Alright? But it's monochromatic. It is a bigger monochromatic, so there's other, you know, looks you can make with it. It's not one note. Say like the Huda Emerald Obsession or the Alloy palette from Natasha Denona. There's more looks to be had from this palette. And it is beautiful. And those shimmers, they do be shimmering. But those other palettes, I just like more. So that is why this one landed at number 7. Had to check. All right. Now, number 6. I thought this would actually be higher. No. I bought this when I was on the way to get neck surgery. I made my husband drive so that I could get online with his credit card. We're halfway to Seattle, and I say, give me your credit card, hurry. He's like, what? I said, I need to buy the palette, hurry up. So, it is the Blood Money palette. I still do have the box. I can speak. No, I can't. I'm a whole liar. Cannot speak. I have highly edited this video. Don't let it fool you. Alright, so we have at number 6, the Blood Money palette. And you would think this would be higher because green, that's my kick. That's my jam. I'm all over it. But the problem is, it is monochromatic in the end. And while it's not one note, it's monochromatic. I kind of want to be able to mix and match a little bit more. So, while it is up there on my list, it is not higher because of those reasons. So that is number 6. All right. We are at the top 5, okay? This is the home stretch. 5. It's kind of a monochromatic palette. And I never thought that this would be in my top 5, ever, of anything. Ever. It is the Natasha Denona Roxa palette. Huh? She likes the purples. Huh? Just beautiful. Like, it is monochromatic, but there are so many looks to be had from just this palette. More than even in the Blood Money, I feel. But not everybody's a purple person. And I'm not a huge fan of purple. Since starting my channel, I have come around to quite a few colors. Because let me tell you, my first palette was the Morphe 35V Frost palette. Very much neutral. It was all browns and creams and shimmery neutral goodness, for sure. So I've come a long way when it comes to colors. And I never liked purple, and I never liked pink. Never. The first pink look I did was for Sue. Sue. From the Beauty Ninjas? Yeah, that's Sue. I did a pink look for her. I even sang to her. Never again on my channel, I told you. It won't happen. Alright. So, purpley goodness. There are some rosy colors in there, some pinky tones in there. I made a really beautiful look with this for my niece, and I fell in love with it. The formula is great, but it's not higher because it's still monochromatic. So it's only at number 5. But still, the fact that it's even in the top 5, miracle. Alright, we are moving right along to number 4. I almost got that messed up. Okay, we have the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette. And I got this because of those greens. I'm gonna tell you what. This is how I found out I kind of like some pastels. Kind of like them. I mean, I still like the grungy greens, don't get me wrong. Those pastels were pretty nice. And I made a really nice look on my sister, Tawana, with this palette. I used the purple, or the blue, the dark, yeah, I used the dark blue and the purples. She got so many compliments. I was kind of surprised, because I don't do makeup on other people. Last time I did makeup on her, it was not good. Nowhere near good. It was very much not good. We'll just go with not good, because, yeah. But this formula, I love this formula. I know some people don't like it. But I love it. It's my precious. And this shade right here. Look, look. I wasn't going to swatch anything, but look, 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 look. That is yummy. Yummy goodness. Oh yeah. Okay, so this was number 4. And number 3 is the Muse palette from Cosmic Brushes. And the reason that this is higher than that one is it is way grungier. And I love me some grunginess. Even the shimmers, there's darker shimmers in here. There's some, and then there's this yellow here. That is a yummy yellow. Mix the yellow and that green. Oh, so pretty. I can't stop looking. So this came in at number 3. Do you have any guesses what my number 1 is? It's not my favorite of all time, but it's my favorite of the last 15 palettes that I have used on my channel. So number 2, we have Nomad's, what is this? The Chamonix Après Ski palette. And look at that. Just, that is so beautiful. They have the best artwork on their palettes. And they have the best color stories. They just really do. I fell in love with this palette. It's just so gorgeous. I attempted to recreate, let's be very clear, I attempted to recreate a Debutawn look with this palette. And this is the palette that made me realize that I can do looks that are way harder than what I've been doing. So I need to put in a little effort. I can get some gorgeous, gorgeous looks. I just gotta practice. A little practice and I will be golden. So, kinda love this palette. So this was number 2. The Nomad Chamonix Après Ski. And I don't even know if I said that right. But that's how I'm going to say it. That's all there is to it. I'm sassy today. So number 1. Can any of you guess what number 1 is? It's it's looking a little fingerprinty. I tried to wipe it off, but it is what it is. Number 1 is the Electrum Cosmetics Midnight Moth. Now, the reason why is just this. It's yummy. It's just yummy. Those shimmer shades, they're not just shimmer shades. They're multi-chromes and they're flaky and you put them on and they're like 5 different colors and they're amazing. And when you put them on, unlike other multi-chromes I've put on, you can see the stinking shift. You turn and it's pink. Oh, but wait. You turn a little bit more. What is that? What is that? Is that green? Is that pink? And wait, hold on. Did I just catch a little bit of brown? These are amazing. There are companies that make shades like this. There's one that comes to mind. However, they're like $25 a shade. I only have that. Even though I would love to have those shades, I don't have that kind of money to be spending per shadow. Electrum has, I mean, her quality is like right up there. Right up there. Right up there. She don't charge $25 a shade. Just saying. I just kind of want to rub the whole thing all over my face, but I can't because I'm doing a Wear Test Wednesday that I'm kind of salty about right now. So, We're sassy. So this was the #1 palette. Did any of you guess right? Have any of you even been keeping track of what I've been using? Because I didn't. I had to go through my videos and be like, what did I use? Alright, so after I have used another 15 palettes, I am going to try to remember to do this again. We're just going to keep it going because this was fun. Now hopefully what I've done is put some B-roll of swatches up here and it doesn't look funny that I'm all over on the side of the screen. But you'll have to let me know if I did my YouTube-y job. If not, welcome to Empty Space. Alright, so go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. All of that good stuff is below. I hope every single one of you has an absolutely amazing day. And remember, it costs nothing to be kind. And I will see you all next time. Bye.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget.